The X Culture program is an international educational initiative where students and professionals collaborate on business projects in diverse teams. It aims to stimulate a global business environment, developing skills in cross cultural communication, collaboration, and problem solving. Participants engage in international business challenges through global virtual teams. After enrolling and passing a readiness test, students work in teams from different countries, developing solutions to business challenges over 2 months. They meet weekly deadlines, complete progress updates, and at the end, present their solutions through team reports evaluated by experts. Participating in X Culture program has been an enlightening experience, offering me unique opportunities to collaborate with a diverse group of individuals from different cultural backgrounds. My team consisted of 3 members, 2 from the United States and 1 from Italy. One of the initial challenges we faced was coordinating our work across different time zones. This often resulted in conflicting schedules, which sometimes led to delays in communication and required a high level of flexibility and patience from all team members. Another significant challenge was the language barrier. While English served as our medium of communication, it was not the first language for some of our team members. This occasionally led to my role in correcting grammatical errors and spellings in the projects we worked on. In these interactions, I had to be particularly mindful, ensuring that our communication was clear and concise. We also needed to be patient and supportive, encouraging each other to freely express thoughts, which often involved rephrasing or repeating information to ensure clarity. Cultural differences and varied work ethics also influence our teamwork. Each team member brought their own cultural expectations and work practices to the table. For instance, my team member from Italy preferred to work and complete tasks quickly, while the team members from the United States were more lax about the deadlines. These differences required us to find common ground and adapt our working styles to accommodate each other and foster a collaborative environment. A pivotal factor that enabled me to adapt and effectively work from these cultural backgrounds was my prior experience during an exchange program in Paris. During this program, I took a course on working with multicultural teams, which greatly enhanced my understanding and appreciation for different cultural perspectives. Having this background made it easier for me to connect and understand the needs of behaviors of my teammates in the X Culture program.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm from Italy and I was Ayana's teammate in the X Culture project. Working with Ayana was really fun and she was really good in what she was doing. I think Ayana is a really good leader and she always did her part. She always texted, she always answered when she could, and sometimes she did more than what she was assigned to do, which is a good thing. And if I have to compare my working ethics with hers, I don't know if there are many differences with respect with the culture, because I don't know. But overall, I think she's the one that worked the most in our group. And I didn't have any kind of expectation, just because I've never done this kind of project with other people from other countries. But she definitely was a really pleasant teammate. She worked a lot and I really appreciated her.
So hi, my name is Justin and I was under Team 187, which consists of the following members: Maria from Brazil, Summer from Nigeria, Christian and Angelina from USA. So everyone was really responding and fun to work with. And our group didn't really have any leaders, and it actually turned out very well because everyone really helped on the different tasks and all had great ideas. So I asked one of my group members for their experiences working with me, and this is what she said. Based on our interaction, your work ethic and the quality of your work have been excellent. As for expectations, she didn't really have any presupposed assumptions or expectations about individuals based on nationality. And each person's bring their unique strengths to their work regardless of their background. So for moving on to my reflection and experiences for X Culture, so navigating communication across different time zones can indeed be challenging, especially when I'm the only one facing a significant time difference. And in my case, being the only member from Asia meant that I had to schedule meetings or Zoom calls during inconvenient hours and possibly disrupting my usual routine. However, the positive attitude and understanding of my group members played a crucial role in easing this challenge. Their willingness to accommodate my schedule and be flexible with meeting times created a supportive environment that allowed me to adjust more easily. And this experience highlights the importance of teamwork and empathy in overcoming obstacles. Despite the initial difficulties, the cooperation and understanding within my group ultimately made the communication process smoother and more effective.
The X Culture program was truly an enlightening experience that showed me a glimpse of future work situations that would involve unfamiliar cultures and ethics. So here, my group is number 434, where I was paired with Eliza, Lucy, and Yander. Eliza being from Italy, and the other two being from the States. The company we chose for our project was YKK, with whom we chose to pursue sustainable zippers as a proposed product. Our communication style was assertive, and this showed in the way we easily decided on parts that we wanted to do, and communicated right away if members needed help or parts needed improvement. Though, from my experience, the biggest issue was a communication platform, as my WhatsApp account was closed randomly, with no option to have this reviewed. This caused difficulty with talking to Eliza and Yander, but thankfully, Lucy stepped up and replied to emails regarding the situation. While the others were hard to reach, Lucy was able to keep me updated through Facebook Messenger, and with her being the informal leader of the group, I was able to stay on track with our internal schedule. Apart from this, there were also minor issues with the differing time zones, as some of us would work very close to the deadline, and since our sleep schedules are almost opposite to each other, it becomes hard to stay updated when the outputs are completed or when someone will be submitting. Though this was thankfully only a minor issue, as our internal deadlines managed to prevent us from exceeding the deadline despite these confusions. If it got too close to the deadline, we normally had the practice that whoever is last in completing their part would be the one to submit. When asking Lucy what she had to say about my work ethic as a Filipino and her expectations getting into this, she said, and I quote, "I really enjoyed working with you since you did your parts on time, and I liked the quality of your sections. I think I had expectations that it would be hard to work around similar times, but everything turned out fine and you did your parts in line with their schedule." In the end, I am happy with the way our project turned out and thankful that the aforementioned issues were only minor to not disrupt the flow of our work or group dynamics too much.
I was part of the Group 283, and I worked with Molly and Maria from the United States, as well as Kinta from the Netherlands. As a team, we worked on a proposal for the expansion of Moose Burger in India. I found the experience very collaborative because I could clearly communicate with everyone, and all of us were taking initiative in fulfilling the tasks. We had an informal leader who would consolidate and check up on our progress, which was Maria, and she initiated more communication with the group. One of our biggest challenges was the time difference and the differences in our responsibilities. Throughout the weeks of working together, there were moments of delayed communication because we were all busy with our own time or our own personal endeavors, such as when Kinta was less interactive for a week too because she was working on her finals, while Molly was busy during her spring break, and I was also busy during the week. Our acknowledgement of the differences in our cultures helped us be more understanding of each work ethic. Going in this project, I made sure to be conscious and make more research towards possible cultural barriers, and I greatly took into consideration my experience from traveling and being an exchange student, as well as taking up the LAS 144.7 and setting expectations in ways I can ensure that I do not miscommunicate with them.
Hi, this is Maria Patino from the United States. So overall, working with Sabrina, I feel like she was a great teammate. Based on the quality of work and ethics, I feel like she completed and contributed into the group. She did the tasks and responsibilities each week. She communicated, she contributed, which was very important in this X Culture project. What I expected coming into this X Culture from Sabrina and from our other two teammates were just hopefully that they would communicate and contribute and complete the tasks on time. And I feel like Sabrina did that, and I hope that Sabrina and I can work in the future again by some other miracle. But overall, Sabrina was a great teammate, great communicator, great person that contributed into this project, and overall I'm happy with what me and Sabrina and the rest of our teammates came up with for this X Culture project.
I'm Rayla, and I worked on Most Burger with students from all over the globe, each bringing their own unique background and perspective to the table. X Culture was like a cultural melting pot, but it definitely wasn't all smooth sailing. We had team members juggling full time jobs and other responsibilities, which made finding common ground a bit tricky. My groupmate from Ghana actually experienced storms in his area during X Culture, which meant he couldn't do a lot of work. And we didn't even have a designated leader, so decision making felt like navigating a maze blindfolded. But despite the obstacles, we never lost that collaborative spirit. No heated arguments happened, we were just a bunch of motivated individuals working towards a common goal. Olaf from the Netherlands and Ethan from the USA worked closely with me to take charge and actually get the stuff done. And you know what helped me get through all the difficulties? Adaptive communication. I made sure to adjust my style based on the situation and my teammates' preferences. At first, I actually tried to be a friendly type of groupmate because I'm used to being that when working with fellow Filipinos, but I learned that I had to change it up a bit. Whether it was being assertive when needed, empathetic during tough discussions, or analytical when tackling complex problems, I was there switching gears to keep the communication flowing smoothly.